my stomach. You see, it is hurting. Deal with it. Yes! Roast him, Phoenix! This is almost over. Yeah, sweating like a whore in church on a Sunday, boy. Hey, guys. It has been a while, but we are back with another Turnabout Tuesday. I got a virus, I was sick for a while, but I have my voice back, so let's go ahead and continue on. We are on the next day of court. This time, we are the defendant and our own lawyer. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Yeah, this legal system kind of sucks, but it makes for good gameplay. Phoenix, look! Oh boy. Prosecutor Edgeworth. My rival. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What, does White have the judge in his pocket too? Yeah, probably. So, you're saying I'm gonna be guilty. End of story? Oh, he does not look happy about that. I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Well, I mean, that is the whole point of a court system, but... yeah, you can see a little bit that he's not happy about having to do things this way. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix! You have drama with him? I know that would have said, but come on, you have to. Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, Wright? Phoenix, is he your ex? Well, court will be starting soon. Ignore the romantic tension in the room. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What? Their little face. Alright, let's do this. Normally they say a man who defends himself is representing a moron, but, I mean, at least in this case, he is an actual lawyer. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crimes. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. Oh, that went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's gonna raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. You know what? Let's go for it and see what happens. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Smug face, you're not sorry right now. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies, which aren't that sincere, to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Theater kid energy. Great, he gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr.Redd White to the stand. Ah, the narcissist. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? He gotta flex the bling. Oh my gosh. Sorry, this guy is just gonna make me laugh way too much with his corniness. Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name, bitch. These two are great together. Phoenix is just enjoying this as much as I am. My name is Redd White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White, you may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? That is so valid. I think a lot of us can relate to that. Ho ho ho. Flexing the bling again. I hope you've made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Alright, so let's look through that testimony. Let's see. It was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you. That is not a word, it is perusing. You egotistical. I want to punch him in his shiny teeth. That's reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Okay, it's been a hot minute, so I need to take a second to look through... Okay, I need to look through my evidence and see what all I've got to work with. Died for a blow by a blunt object, may have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Let's see. Just looking through all this to see. Okay, yep, 9 o'clock. Let's see. Broke remains of a glass light stand, broken beyond all recognition. Let's see, the clock, the wiretap, note about Maya. Dodged an attack, ran to the right, but was caught and struck. Murder scene at the Fanco Law Office. Alright, I guess we're just gonna have to press him. I mean, I don't think we're gonna get anything because we already established that it happened at around 9 o'clock. Let's see. I guess we're just gonna press him on everything. By window, you mean the one directly across from Fay & Co. law offices? Correct. That is the only window you see. And there you were reading papers. Correct. The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I am a busy man who had business to do. Heard a bedlam coming from outside. Okay. A bedlam? It must have been when you attacked, I assume. We see. Continue. Okay, nothing there. Look at the building across the way. So you're reading your papers until you heard that sound. But of course, I am no snoop peeping out of windows at night. No snoop, yeah right. You made a career out of snooping. You are literally a blackmail dealer. A spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Okay. Spiky-haired? That's all he had to say on that one, really, dude? Yes, okay. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes? 40. 40. Don't add them together. That is not how 20/20 vision works. I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is the judge on anyway? And what did you do then? Okay, let's press him on Miss May coming over. What was Miss May doing at that time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. Did you know she had been tapping the Fae office phone? Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. He was literally in the hotel room with his employee who was actively spying on the murder victim. I care not. I'll answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Fae woman. You make a good politician, Mr. White. Oh, I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Oh, it hurt me to say it like that. Just know it hurt my soul to say it like that. Please continue. She ran away, but you gave chase. Okay, let's see if we can get him on which way she ran. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Oh, of course, comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? Oh, Edgeworth caught it too, I think. As you know, I am always abso-positively perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. Ran to the left. Hold up. Aha! Yes, we got him in something. Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. It is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Yes. He looks like a melted wax statue. Very strange. I did see you run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. Oh, it would have been the correct direction if he was in the room with her. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? It's because both are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Ha, I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Let him have it. Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Yes, Phoenix, get his pompous ass. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Faye & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. Wright was standing. In the spot of the killer! This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point to him, it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! The postulations of the defense... The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this, I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck, you can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Don't be so sure, Phoenix. He is a CEO, and he makes a business out of lying and manipulating people. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her, savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? I think the autopsy says she was hit twice. I'll double check it though. That does seem to make sense. We'll be cross-examining the witness's testimony. You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Yeah, my life is kind of hanging in the balance here. I think I have to. Okay. Okay, assaulted the girl. She first ran to the left. You hit her savagely. That's what I saw. You hit her twice. That's May's testimony. I'm cautious about presenting this. But it does only say a blow by a blunt object. Well. Time for save scumming! There we go. Alright, let's give it a shot. Let's see, the music did stop, but hopefully that means I got it right. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect? Yes! Roast him alive, Phoenix! Use his own words against him. I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Darn right you will. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice! Don't let him get away! Yes, everybody in the crowd is sick of him too. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this one now, White. I wonder how many people he's blackmailed that are in the crowd. Mr. White? Okay. Oh, he's starting to look nervous. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then She turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap. Thwap indeed. Sound effects and everything. You may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. Yes! Roast him, Phoenix! This is almost over. Yeah, sweating like a whore in church on a Sunday, boy. Let's see. I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. What thing are you talking about? You heard that thing fall. What exactly was that thing? Oh, that, the glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yep, let's go with it. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Then the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. She turned and ran for the door. Did her in with a single blow. Okay, let's go back. Light stand was lying on the floor. The glass stand was lying on the floor. That's the first I've heard of this. Why didn't you tell us about the stand before? Why? Me? Well, I was instructed not to. Wait! One moment. Give me a minute to gather my thoughts. I'm so confused. White's falling apart. Your Honor, please, I ask that you do not allow the witness to be badgered any further. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. Yes, Your Honor. Truth is on the ropes. Get him. Finish him. May continue his account. Curious, though. 'Cause... let's see... Yeah, he said it's lying on the ground, but this was broken beyond all recognition. And yeah, this shows everything over here is shattered, so... I'm gonna go with this. Yes, music stopped. Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? I just can't get over that face. It's so ugly. Like I said, it looks like a wax statue that started to melt. The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Ugh. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me exactly when it was. When was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question. Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. So, you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct. That would be no problemo, right? You know what? Big problemo. There's a big problem here. He's got everybody speaking with it too. What problem is this? Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred? Correct. That is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. Yeah, just because you throw more multi-syllable words at it doesn't mean you're right. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. Let's see if we're on the right track. What? Why couldn't he? You have proof? I sure do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over. I'm guessing we're going to be looking at the picture. Yeah, so let's present that. Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Yep, very true. You can only really see the dead center. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity! Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Yes, the breakdown! The breakdown is coming! And it's going to be glorious! Give it to me, you stuck-up prick. Mr. White? Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, I, Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. Edgeworth, not now. Oh no, the intense music is here. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do, Your Honor? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office? And by who? No, you wouldn't. Oh, he absolutely would, Phoenix. He absolutely would. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes. In order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. So they're making him admit to a lesser crime, so he can be believed. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me. I feel faint. I know, I wanted to see him break down too, Phoenix. Oh boy, here we go again, round 3. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over. By the sound. Quit flashing the bling. Correct, that is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine. What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. You're gonna need it. Okay. The week before the murder. What evidence do I have? I don't think that's gonna help me any. I guess we just press him on everything. Also, the week before the murder would not have been the beginning of September. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. Enter the Fanco law offices. Was it really you that went into the office, or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fanco law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fanco law offices. Let's see, place the wiretap. Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. Oh, is that what we're calling it now, huh? Is that what we're calling it? We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. And I saw this glass light stand. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beautacious thing deserves attention, does it not? Only thing you think is beautacious is your own smug self. That is all. Damn it, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. I'm gonna go ahead and drop another save. Because I'm probably gonna have to bullshit myself a lot through this. So... I'm kind of thinking about this because this says she called her on September 5th. But he's saying it's the beginning of September, so that wouldn't have been the week before the murder. Well, I'm gonna be doing a lot of guessing because I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly is the evidence and the statement just not related? Dang it. I think that one 8 points with the judge. Nope. I really don't know what I am supposed to do here. Oh boy. Time is up for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix. Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia. And we fainted. Well, that's one way to prolong the case. Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Oh, I'm resisting the urge to make the Skyrim reference so hard right now. Gak! Did he faint again? Hey, Phoenix! Yak! That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. Oh. Well, somebody hit puberty hard. You're... Maya. Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya's channeling you, Mia. That's right, I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But, we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh yeah, the one you wrote Maya on. Phoenix, White wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. Have we really never looked at what was on the receipt? Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand. Oh. She bought it on the 4th. We have seriously never looked at the front of the receipt. We were so busy just looking at the bloody back of it. There it is. September 4th. That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? Beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent, now you just have to prove it. Right. Alright. We now have... I can't believe we seriously never looked at the other side of the receipt. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant... Rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright? At least the judge is concerned about us. Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Alright, you smug bastard, we're taking you down this time. Alright, we got evidence now, bitch. That's right. I brought the receipts! Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? Haha, you're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The music just got serious again. The other side. Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder. Double strike. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fae & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Oh, now he's just making up words again. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Yes, we gave the judge it out. Then, that is all for the trial of... Edgeworth, quit being petty. Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? No way can he worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. Yeah, he's a petty little worm. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Now let's try objecting. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, if anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No! There's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Oh, I want to shove those rings down your throat, you smug son of a bitch. Mr. Yana, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. Ah! The witness will stay. Mia. Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. My life is literally hanging in the balance. You bet I am. Yes, like I was just saying. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. Alright, let's present that. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! This is... Halt! Please, stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. Oh, I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Why did my audio... Okay, I was gonna say, why did my audio go out for a sec there? Case closed, Your Honor. Oh! Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that, if only you knew how spirited it was. The puns, they hurt. Well. This court finds the defense, rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Confetti! Do you imagine that the people in the stands have confetti poppers that they set off whenever you get a verdict? That is all. The court is adjourned. Woo! We're not gonna die! The series can continue! Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations, you're lucky I was born a fae. I'm lucky I have both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live. Poor choice of words. My time here's running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No! There's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, Can you come to the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock. The office? I'll see you later. Chief, Mia! Am I finally gonna get some? Oh no, wait, I don't know how old the sister is. She might be underage. Taking it back. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came! Mia. I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? Should see your face. Mia! What are you talking about? It's me, Maya! Maya? What? Did I look like my sister? Look like you were her for a while there. Be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. Too casual, Maya. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick. You know what this means? We're partners! Please specify business partners in public. You look too young. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Aww. Good luck, Phoenix. That's so sweet! I'll always be here, watching, and rooting for you to hook up with that prosecutor. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it! Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy, burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a-wasting. Okay, wait up. The end. We finally got through the sisters' court case. That makes me feel so happy. And we're going to be going through the next episode starting next week. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye! Aw, game over already? Don't worry, there's always more fun to be had later. If you enjoyed your stay, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for visiting Arya's Arcade. Bye-bye!